Hello everyone, Jacquie Edwards here, coming to you live from my parents' basement in the US. So I am in the US for the week to celebrate Thanksgiving, but I thought I would pop on in my normal live time just to talk about an idea I had over the weekend. When I travel, I tend to have lots of time to think and I come up with lots of amazing ideas. So one of the things I was thinking about is, what do you guys struggle the most with? So what do I see my kind of new renters, people that are just getting started, what do I see them struggling the most with? And how can I kind of help fix that in just like a really quick, simple, easy way? Because I know a lot of people, they're not ready to sign up for kind of like one of my full courses yet, even though they're totally awesome. Um, and you just need that little bit of a boost to kind of get to a place where you feel more comfortable, feel more confident, and you're able to start really getting into rent to rent. And what I realized is that where most people really struggle in the beginning, it's not in kind of getting your business set up, or although that is a place where people need to spend a little bit more time, but it's really in understanding how to get rent to rent leads. I see so many people who they spend too much time getting rid of leads that could be perfectly fine. They spend too much time looking for the absolute perfect rent to rent deal that they don't even go and view most of the properties that they should be going to view. Or they don't know where to look for the deals. So they don't know where to look for those leads that, could potentially turn into something, because they're just so focused on finding the absolute perfect deal, the absolute perfect lead. So I've put together basically a very, very quick workshop. So instead of doing like a full day course or, a multi-week course or whatever that is, I am putting together a quick 2-hour workshop that I will hold next week when I am back from the UK. And it's about how to instantly generate rent to rent leads. So I'm calling it, I think, the instant lead generation system. And so I'm super excited about this. So this is the first time I'm ever doing this, but I do see it as a major place where you need to be able to focus and get to doing so for your rent to rent business. Now, some of the stuff that we're going to look at is just where to go to find leads. Now, a lot of you know, yes, let's look at Rightmove, let's look at Gumtree, let's look at agents, let's send our HMO letters, but I'm going to go into more detail on each of these. We're going to like walk through live on, what to look for in a lead, what to look for when you're on Rightmove. Like, how do you know, should I message the agents on this one? Should I not message the agents on this one? What do I put in my HMO letters? Who do I send these letters to? Do I send them to everybody on the list, or do I only send them to certain people on the list? Why do these things work? And we'll talk through that stuff to kind of really give you the confidence boost that you need to find those leads and to get out there and start doing deals, because you can't do any deals unless you've got the leads first. Like, the leads is such a huge part of it. Rent to rent, like any strategy in property, is a huge numbers game. So the more leads you have, the more viewings you'll have. The more viewings you'll have, the more deals you'll have. So we really need to focus on how do we get as many leads as possible. And we want to do that as quickly and simply as possible. We don't want to be spending hours and hours a day on Rightmove, kind of going through properties and assessing things. I want you to instantly be able to pop on to a number of different sources and be able to find leads instantly and start sending messages and setting up viewings. So that's what we're really going to focus on. We're going to focus on kind of the top of that funnel. So if you think of all that stuff as a funnel, the more leads you have at the top equals the more viewings you'll have at the bottom. So, some might not turn into viewings, so a few will trickle away, and then it'll slowly funnel down into those deals funneling out the bottom. But the more leads you have coming in at the top, the more deals you'll have funneling in at the bottom. So I really want to work on getting you as many leads as possible. So how can you recognize those leads? How can you find more of those leads? How can you make sure those are the right leads for you? That's the kind of stuff we're going to cover in this workshop. Now, haven't ironed out everything yet, but I'm going to give it to you as kind of a Black Friday special deal, because again, I've never done this before. I haven't offered something this specific outside of kind of my master courses. So we cover these things in my master courses, but I'm breaking it out special just for just to kind of help you really get started and really see what you need to be doing to get those deals by getting those leads. So watch for Friday. I will be kind of launching everything. I've got to put together all the information packs and set up the website, which I'm hoping to do today. Tomorrow I have off because it's Thanksgiving, so I will be hanging out for that. But yes, watch your emails on Friday. Watch my Facebook page on Friday. I'll be having the links, and I'm going to give quite a few special offers. So one of the cool things I want to do is if you buy on Friday, you will get a whole bunch of extra bonuses. If you buy on Saturday, you'll get a few less bonuses. If you join me on Sunday, you'll get even less bonuses. And if you join on Monday, you won't get any of the bonuses. You'll just get the course, which of course will be awesome in itself. And then the workshop will be next Tuesday. So Tuesday the 3rd, I believe it'll start at 7 p.m. So you'll have a couple of days, a couple of chances to join us. Got a few great bonuses that I want to line up in there. So I'm going to set all of that up over the next couple of days, and we'll be able to really focus in on how to get you the leads that you need in your business. Because I know there are, just from speaking to loads of people and, help working with my students over the years, I know there's loads of little mistakes that are super easy to tweak that we can really, really dial in on and, get your number of viewings up, get your number of deals up, and just really get you moving forward. So this is one of the key areas. I know I've talked about this in loads and loads of videos, about you really have to be out there doing viewings. And then I get the question, well, how do I get all of these viewings? How many viewings should we be doing? How do I get that many viewings? And it's pulling back one more step, and is how do we get those leads? So that's what I'm going to share with you. I'm super excited about it. So watch out on Friday. Make sure you're joining in quickly if this is something that you know that you need to have in your business, is an instant lead generation system. I love to systemize things. I love to make things step by step, because that's what a business needs to have. If you don't have processes and systems in your business, you don't really have a business. You're just kind of flying by the seat of your pants. So I'm going to give you, here's a step-by-step list of what you need to do, a process of how do you generate your leads. So eventually you can give this to your virtual assistant or your personal assistant or whatever, and they can go out and get these leads for you. They can schedule your viewings for you so that you don't even have to spend the time on this stuff. That's how easy and systemized it will be, because that is the ideal, that you're not spending your time on like these simple, easy things that you can easily outsource to somebody else. You can just be focusing on the stuff that brings in the big money. So, having you go out there and do the negotiating and stuff. So that's what I want to make possible for you. So hopefully you will see it in your email on Friday. Hopefully you follow my email. If you don't, go to renttorentacademy.co.uk and join my email list there. You'll also get a 14-day course, email course included in that. But make sure you check back on Friday, and I will hopefully see you on Tuesday with the Instant Lead Generation System Workshop. All right. Have a great day. Have a great Thanksgiving. And I will see you again next week.